Now we're joined by, listen, he plays for the Arsenal, he's now at Crystal Palace, centre-half, huge NFL fans, although I think he's a 49ers fan, which is a bit disappointing, but let's welcome him. Rob Holding. Rob, how you doing?
Brilliant, mate, brilliant. Enjoying, soaking up the atmosphere, enjoying seeing all the different jerseys.
Yeah.
That's quite special when you have the UK games, that you just get so many different jerseys yourself in a Jalen Hurts jersey. Me and you have already been calling it out. It's going to be me or you that's deciding who gets to the Super Bowl, right?
Do you know what?
Against us.
You said something there about you can enjoy it, but can you really enjoy it here in this stadium?
So when I see no Tottenham badges, it's all right. You know? No, it's good. I got good memories here and bad memories here, but for the NFL, I come out, I spend the day. It's top.
If we talk about football, signed for Crystal Palace, September 1st. How are you enjoying life in South London?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying South London. Moved down that way now and settled down, which is nice. And yeah, the club itself, so helpful, like settling me in, the players, the staff. It's been the most smooth transition that I could have hoped for, really. So,
well, I mean, what was it about Crystal Palace? Did you have other options? Was it Roy Hodgson? Was he key in getting you there?
Yeah, I spoke to Roy Hodgson and Dougie Freeman, the sporting director there. I knew him from my time at Bolton.
Yep.
As I was just breaking through, he was sort of the manager. And yeah, he spoke to me and just really put me at ease, settled me down, and was just like, it's a solid, good club to be at. And yeah, they have aspirations to get as high up in the league as they can. If I can come and help that.
What have they said in terms of what you're going to bring? Obviously, top player come from Arsenal, but you've got Joachim Andersen there, Mark Gahey as well, who are having a fantastic season. Is it be patient, bide your time, or the depth of squad they need?
It's something that I'm not used to. All my time at Arsenal, we had players that come in and you're competing with, and you have to be ready for the moments when you get chances. So yeah, you've got Joe in there and Mark now, who are playing well, playing for the national teams. And yeah, if I can step in when needed and help the team, then that's what I'll do.
What did you learn, or what can you bring to Crystal Palace in terms of last season in the title challenge, went toe-to-toe at Arsenal against Man City? Is that the experience that they want you to bring to Crystal Palace?
Yeah, for sure. I got that experience. 28 years old now, and they've got quite a young team at Palace. They've got some young lads coming through. And just any little things that I've picked up from my time at Arsenal. When I first stepped into the changing room, and you have likes of Per Mertesacker and Koscielny that are just like leaders. If I can take any bits that I got from them and pass them on to lads that are a bit younger at Palace now, then I can do that.
Now listen, you are one of the players that obviously you've worked under Arteta, you've worked as Arsene Wenger. Are there similarities between the two styles?
For sure. Obviously, I stepped in to Arsenal and I had 2 years of sort of the last 2 years of Wenger's reign as the manager, and yeah, it was amazing. It was. I remember the first day I got to the training ground and he just walked past me in the corridor, and I was just like hitting my dad, going, "That's Arsene Wenger," you know. It was just so like weird for me to see. And with Arteta now, I know they've got a hell of a manager who's going to go on to do great things. His tactical awareness and how he sees the game is incredible, and I didn't realise how much I didn't know about football until I'd been in a meeting with him a few times. Wow. And you start to think, oh, he sees football completely different to how anyone has ever seen it in the way around me, you know. So that's been interesting, and the way they've started the season, I'm sure they can carry on and go for another title charge like they did last season.
I mean, first and foremost, did last season surprise you a little bit? And secondly, can you see them this season? They've added Declan Rice. Obviously, Timber, unfortunately, he picked up his injury. They've added one or two players, the goalkeeper situation, which is kind of... Havertz as well. I was going to mention that eventually. Do you think they can go one step further this year?
For sure. They've got, like you said, brought in quality players, and they've got the whole goalkeeping situation. I have no idea which way that's going to go. Each week I'm like looking, he's Rambo, and obviously I'm close to Rambo. We were really good friends while we were there. I got a little bit of David as he come in for a few weeks and saw his qualities. So it is an interesting one, and every week I'm looking, thinking, who's in this week? You know? So, and whichever one plays, he's going to be a solid goalkeeper with technical playing style that Arteta wants for his team.
I mean, we go back to Mikel Arteta, and you said how knowledgeable he is about the game. But I mean, from the outside looking in, obviously I'm a Spurs supporter. I'm going to try not to be too critical, but some of the antics that he seems like he gets up to, getting a dog and bringing a dog in and calling it a win.
Yeah, the dog.
Is he like that around the training field all the time?
I think he's always looking for ways to bring something new to the culture, to emphasise how he sees the game and how he wants the team to be. And he's got a team there that are full believers in his system and in what he sees. And I think that's why over the last 2 years Arsenal have really kicked on.
I mean, what do you do with the dog? Is there a 24-hour? Is it like not in primary school? You get the hamster and you take it home a week here, and someone else does.
You actually can. You actually could take her home. So I have my own dog, and I never got to do it, but I was always like, yes, you could come have a sleepover, like spend time with my dog, like, and you're allowed to do that, which is cool.
Final one on Crystal Palace. I mean, what are the expectations for the season? I mean, I know it's difficult. They lost Sahar, but you have got some fantastic young players in that squad. What is the expectation for Crystal Palace this year?
Yeah, I think they're aiming. What I get from the small amount of time I've been in there is we're pushing the top half of the table and as high as we can. I mean, you get European places now in 7th position, so like it's not a million miles out of reach if you're finishing 9th, 8th. Like you can push on for that. So that'd be great, and I'm sure the fans would enjoy a little European tour. But yeah, we're struggling with a lot of injuries right now, but once we get some of the lads like Ebbs back and Elise come back into the team, there's a lot of talent there, so it'll be interesting.